The following is an Ellwood City Sports production.
Two to the right. Quick pass out there to Dom Ho. He gets up to the 50-yard lines. He's got blockers down. He goes, makes a man miss. He's got the first down. Does a little wiggle all the way. He's still on his feet. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown! Hand off to Partridge. Tucks it in the left hand. He's up the left side, and he's going to go all the way. At the 10, the 5, touchdown! 4th and 15. It's all down to this. Back to pass. Give and chase. Throws it out there, and he's hit. He's short of the line again. He's short of the line again.
With the free kick. Nice header by Keystone Oaks. But taken there by Huth.
Shot on net.
And it's a goal!
Puts it up, and down it goes. That's the game! Playoff win for the Wolverines. Inbound to Caleb serving. Yes! It's gone! Shoots it. It's over! The boy is over! The Wolverines win!
Side field, chasing his left fielder. It's going to go all the way out of the ballpark. A home run. Contact there, deep, sending back the center fielder up to the fence line. A base hit there for Luke Raleigh. She will turn and go to third on the triple. Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Ellwood City, Helling Stadium, Pennsylvania, where tonight this junior high middle school matchup between the Ellwood City Wolverines and the Union Scotties in this week's junior high matchup. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorse. Brad running camera tonight and producing, and Brad's going to be battling that sun glare. I'm going to expect for about another 45 minutes, and if you could bear with us with that as the game proceeds. But we're glad you tuned in with us here this evening. I will tell you right now, our Union Scotties roster is we have names. However, we have no numbers. So bear with us on that. And unfortunately, we did not get those two things to match up. So we're going to do the best we can with what we have here as we start off this matchup. And kicking off now for the Wolverines will be Caleb DeSanzo. Here's the run-up and the kick. Squib kick. It's going to fall on the ground, and nobody wants it. And who jumps on it? But Ellwood City. DeSanzo, who kicked the ball, it went to what would need to be 10 yards, bounced off one of the Union Scotties, rolled around there in the ground for a little bit, and then DeSanzo looked down, said, I'll jump on that. It's Wolverines' ball.
Yeah, great start here for the Wolverines. You kind of expect that at the middle school level, the onside kicks there. Kind of caught the Scotties kind of napping there. Ellwood City ball here.
Yes, 1st and 10 ball on the Ellwood City 47-yard line. So underneath center will be number 13, Caleb DeSanzo. Goes back, hands off to number 14, zigs and zags, going to get across midfield and going to get about 5 yards on that play was runner Jonah Moore, 8th grader. Going to pick up about short 5, going to bring up 2nd down. The junior high Wolverines record, Brad, coming into the night is?
For Ellwood City, 1-4. On the flip side, Union 0-5.
So the varsity teams of these two teams will be matching up next week, next Friday night. Before that, they both have things to take care of this Friday night. 2nd and 5 now. DeSanzo, pitch out there to number 44, and he's going to get enough for the first down. That was Jonah Moore running that time. Going to pick up 7 yards, and that is going to be the first down of the evening at the 7:02 mark. As Jonah Moore, 2 carries, about 12 yards so far.
And I think we're just going to have a rolling clock here for the entire game as we talk about Union here in a second.
Yep, hand off there once again to Moore. Not much running room. Tried that right side, picked up maybe a couple yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Go ahead, Brad.
Yep, yeah, the book on Union this year, unfortunately, they were not thinking about potentially having a middle school squad going. They had to go and do a lot of reach out, a lot of sickness, a lot of injuries kind of plagued them throughout the year. They did get enough for a team, though.
Trickery here. Moore throws it down there to number 5, Hartman, and the halfback pass, and that's a big gain from the 41 all the way down to the 14-yard line. Big pickup there as Moore gets the pass to the 8th grader, Grayson Hartman.
Yeah, we kind of expected Ellwood City to kind of do this. We saw them during warm-ups. Let's just say there were a couple different players throwing the ball around, so kind of expected something different.
So now DeSanzo under center on this 1st and 10, ball on the 13-yard line. Sends a man in motion. Going to keep it this time around the right side. DeSanzo stops, put on the brakes, goes forward, and he's going to get it down close to the goal line, inside the 5-4. We're going to mark him at the 3-yard line for DeSanzo. And that is going to be a 10-yard pickup, therefore giving them 1st and goal, ball at the 3-yard line. A cold crispness in the air tonight, Brad.
That's the fall weather kind of quickly changing from 90 to 60 real
Yeah, in
fast.
about a course of about 18 hours. DeSanzo now on 1st and goal from the 3. Hands off there, trying the right side, number 44. You're going to be taken down nicely for about a half-yard gain. Going to give him 1 yard on the gain.
Yeah, give credit to number 78 and number 2 for Union on that tackle. 78, again, we don't have numbers and sizes, but 78 with the high backside pads in that middle linebacker area.
Yep. Here's DeSanzo trying to push forward, get some help, but the Union line there's there to stand him up. Get the whistle blown. It's going to be 3rd and goal now, Brad, as DeSanzo picked up about 1 yard on that quarterback keeper.
Yeah, they tried to do that quick little huddle and quick snap, and unfortunately it didn't budge. So different package this time as Hartman comes back in, the number 5 there. You got some big bullies in the back. I'm waiting for number 51, Janiro Basil, to possibly get this rock right behind number 44, Jonah Moore. And there you go. There's the fullback Basil and 44 Moore in the complete halfback area.
So now DeSanzo under center, everything in tight. Little end around. That's going to go to
Trickery.
number 5. And into the end zone. Grayson Hartman makes the score 6-0 at the 4:47 mark. The 2-yard run. Kind of that end around.
Yep. Yeah.
For Hartman.
Basil went forward. Jonah Moore went to the left, and the kind of like a wishbone action counter there by number 5 Hartman. He gets the 6-point touchdown from DeSanzo.
So extra point, and I'm assuming it looks like they're going to be going for 2 as the Wolverines to broaden their lead to 8. DeSanzo under center, kind of same formation as before. DeSanzo this time going to keep it, go around the right side. There's white shirts there, but DeSanzo outruns them toward the pylon, gets the 2-point conversion. It's 8-0 in favor of the Wolverines. Wolverines scoring their first drive, going 53 yards. The big one was the halfback pass by Jonah Moore down to Hartman to set up shop inside the 20.
Yeah, the Ellwood City schedule was pretty rough right off the bat. They had Mohawk and Shannock this year, two tough battles. They did get into the win column against New Brighton. I tell you what, that Shenango team was amazing. They it was nonstop there, and unfortunately, that's kind of what's been the season for Ellwood. A 1-4 start. They got 2 more games. They got the Union Scotties tonight, and then they got Laurel Spartans, and that one is always going to be a battle, no matter what the case. Back here next Wednesday. And that'll finish off the season. We do know for sure Neshannock is up there. I believe they are undefeated. And I want to say it's a battle between them and Mohawk potentially.
So DeSanzo doing the kicking off again this time. And it's not going to go the required 10 yards.
I guess what surprises me is nobody went over there to possibly pick it up.
Yeah. I think there might have been some coaches on the Union Scotty side. Once it goes 10 yards, touch it. If it don't, let it lay. So Union will take over there at the right hash mark at the 44-yard line. Not a kickoff that helps your average, as it went 4 yards technically.
So we'll see what kind of offense the Scotties come out. They're wearing the road jerseys. It's kind of blue on blue action here. The difference, though, the big difference, the gray helmets for the Scotties. Looks like it'll be number 2 doing the quarterback position.
And he is deep in that shotgun. Sends 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, sidecar to his left. Waits the snap. Gonna roll around there. Got a little running room up that left side. Gets a little bit of a block there and falls his way forward for a nice gain up to the 37-yard line. So a pickup of 7. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 3 for the Scotties. I apologize, folks. Again, we don't have names, but there's some big boys out there on the Union line.
Oh, yeah. Yep, they always have something up their sleeves, and well, in this case, it's the meat of the offensive line, and we kind of figured this was going to be the offense here for the Scotties. They like that rollout action. Every quarterback that's gone through the Union playbook, their middle school, is kind of a mobile quarterback, shall we say.
So 2nd down and 3.
We are going to get a whistle. All right, back to play.
So, going to keep it this time. He's going to get the 1st down, hit a little bit more up that left side. He's got 1 man to beat, tiptoes the sidelines, and his momentum took him out of bounds. Plenty enough for the 1st down, and I think the official is going to mark him out of bounds at the 22. I didn't see him go out there. He kind of, I think, just skirted that line. So a nice pickup once again for the quarterback of the Union Scotties. So 1st and 10, ball on the 22-yard line. Good snap. Handoff this time. Up that left side. He's got a huge hole. Keeps on running. Keeping the legs turning. Misdirects his field. Cuts the wrong the other way. And a nice run for number 2 of 22 yards for the Union touchdown. He ran 22 yards, Brad, but he scored from 22, but he ran about 50. And the ability to put on the brakes, change the direction, go east and west. He turned it north and into the end zone he went. We have a 6-8 game extra point forthcoming. I'm assuming they'll be going for 2.
I just like it's kind of like backyard football there. You just find the open spot, and that's where you run.
Yes, for sure. So Union now. In a shotgun on the 2-point conversion attempt. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 short side left. There's a handoff, and he's going to get into the end zone. We have a tie game, folks. It's 8-8, 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. We have an 8-8 ball game, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And Union will be lining up to kick this off. Back to receive. Is that Jonah Moore back there? And number 5, Grayson Hartman. Here's the run up and the kick. High and over end kick. Goes through the hands of Hartman. Going to be picked up there by number 15, and a nice tackle. Kind of that textbook tackle. Yeah,
that was number 45, Gabe Singer.
Okay.
On the return. Yeah. To give you a perspective, you're going to see some big boy numbers returning and handing the ball off. So it's going to be very interesting.
Okay.
44, 45, 51. Tend to have the rock a little bit more than what you expect with those kind of numbers.
The historic
lineman numbers.
Yeah. So Wolverines setting up shop now. Ball on the 18-yard line. So now DeSanzo in that shotgun. Goes back to pass. Surveys, makes a man miss. He gets chased. Throws it out there. And caught by number 5 up at the 40-yard line. He's got one man to beat. He's at the 40 and dragged down from behind by number 27. But a great catch here by Grayson Hartman. Nice movement from DeSanzo in the pocket, getting chased out of there. Kept his eyes downfield. Hartman was just kind of standing there all by himself between that 35 and 40-yard line. Made the catch, and he was off to the races.
There is a flag.
Oh, hold the phone, Mabel. There's a flag, and I see everyone walking from right to left back toward it. That was a
illegal man downfield.
About a 52-yard, 50 yards, give or take, reception. It's going to be taken off the books.
And what's even worse,
was it a legal man downfield?
Yeah,
I was looking for it.
And what's even worse is it's going to back you up even further.
Yeah, you start there, you're on the 18-yard line, so now you're 1st and 15 from what should be about the 13-yard line.
I'm kind of laughing here a little bit because I'm waiting for the James Dodson quote to come in off the text. Where's the illegal man downfield? You hold the ball that long, you know something's not right.
Yeah, it's hard to be disciplined at any age to do that. Sends Hartman in motion. DeSanzo goes back to pass. Oh, off the fingertips of what would be receiver Leland Lohr. Incomplete pass now, going to bring up 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, and it kind of looked like the exact same play. The difference is they went the short route this time because the wheel route was covered. Unfortunately, it was just one extra step in front of Leland there.
Don't forget, folks, we'll be back. Our next broadcast will be Friday night right here. Senior night, probably going on air. I'm thinking about 6:30, the way it looks, the schedule.
6:15.
Oh, 6:15?
Yep,
okay.
You were correct. It's going to be a 6:15 time.
So we got a lot of introductions, and you're going to want to stick around and see that. There's DeSanzo on the keeper going around the right side, giving chase, and he's bottled up there by about 4 white shirts and limiting that gain to about 4 yards. And going to bring up a third down. We're going to call it 3rd and 11. But Riverside Ellwood, we got that big game. And, folks, that is a big matchup for both teams as far as, well, it's Riverside Ellwood. You don't need to say any more. But standings, these standings are starting to take shape. And a win in Week 7 is huge. On the 3rd and 11, DeSanzo in the shotgun, sidecar to his right. 2 wide outs to the left, 2 to the right. Goes back to pass. DeSanzo looks, throws it a long way down there, and just out of the arms of Grayson Hartman. A long throw, albeit only about 20 yards down the field, but as DeSanzo threw it about 2/3 of the width of the field to get down there, and unfortunately just not enough to make the completion. So now 4th down and 11, ball on the 18-yard line. You talk about field position in a tight game. We are 8-8 with 1:32 remaining, Brad. A lot can happen here, and it appears the Wolverines are going to go for it.
Just you wait. It's Ben Roethlisberger.
And a flag. See, you're too young to remember Slash. Cordell Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Cordell? Because he would do that too.
We can go with both, Cordell and Ben Roethlisberger. You're guaranteed this is going to be a punt. It's just I've never liked
I've
this.
not watched the game. I'm kind of filling in for Dakota, who couldn't be here tonight, so you're a little more familiar with the offense.
Oh, it gets intriguing.
So
there's one word to put: intriguing.
Intriguing. So now 4th and 16, ball in the 13. Go ahead, Brad.
Yeah, the only thing you don't want to do is hit your lineman in the back.
That's a concern.
That was last week.
Okay, DeSanzo now on the pooch kick, and it's going to be down there at the 40-yard line. So 14-yard pooch kick. Is that what we're going to call it, Brad?
Yep, I'm okay with that.
All right. And it'll be Union ball, 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at the 34. Let's get you were here last night, Brad. Soccer game. They have one more home game remaining. I saw them out on the practice field working on my way in here tonight. They'll be going on Saturday. That is senior day.
Yep.
They lost Riverside week. They lost to Riverside last night 3-0. And the girls volleyball team lost in 4 sets, 3-1 last night against Laurel.
We do plan to have coverage of that Saturday matchup somehow. We'll figure it out.
All right, Union with the ball. Throws it out there and just on the wrong page. The quarterback, he thought it was running back, was going to keep on and running, and the running back kind of checked up there. So, incomplete pass, going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Not well on either side, Brad. You got 11 players on the field, 2, 4, 6, 8 on the sidelines for Ellwood City, and about 7 on the sidelines for Union. So not real deep benches on this 2nd and 10. Handoff. And gobbled up. What a play there. As 58 gets in there. Liam McCandless making things happen. Someone else is in there to help clean that up. But number 5, Hartman. But McCandless with that initial surge gets Union. That's a big loss, Brad, of about 6 yards.
Yeah, and that's big because when you play behind the sticks, that makes a big difference, especially here in middle school football. You kind of get some trickery. Well, your playbook changes when it's 3rd down and 15. And
in a game where you're worried about field position, right now you would think Union would have it, but you lose incomplete pass, you lose 6 yards. 2 down territory here for Union, but boy, you hate to give up that starting your own drive at the opponent 34-yard line. 3rd and 16, ball on the 40-yard line. The Ellwood faithful getting into it, hearing some noise out there. On the keeper, going to try that left side. He's got a lane and a blocker or two. He's going to get all the way down as 45 was there to kind of push him out of bounds. Gabe Singer. We'll see where they spot the ball. I see the chain gang are moving, Brad. he needed 16, and he's got all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Yeah.
Needed 16, got 18, did the running. And
unfortunately for Ellwood, they kind of filled the box, and they filled them where they weren't going.
And quite frankly, right now, Union's offense is run left,
yes,
run right.
That's exactly
And
what it
I
is.
think you almost got to let that defensive end or let your quarterback stick up there and just hug the line of scrimmage and see which way he's running.
That's where you're almost the quarterback. You kind of grab your lineman's jersey and say, wherever you go, I'm going to follow
Yes.
you. Just go.
So, Union, new set of downs, 18 seconds remaining here. Moves a sidecar to his left, does the quarterback. He's back to pass. He's got some time. Little happy feet going on there. Taken down with authority. Liam McCandless gets in there, and a huge loss on the play. As the quarterback was looking for someone to throw to, couldn't find him. Liam McCandless able to shed his blocker and find his way in there, and that's about a 12-yard loss on that play. And that is the end of the first quarter, folks. We will be right back. Welcome back, folks. It's 8-8. And a big sack there by Davey McCandless. Going to bring up second down and 23 from the 35-yard line. Union shows some sign, and then lost. Oh, I thought we had trickery there. He wanted to pass to somebody. Flag comes in there. I think this is coming back. 45 takes him down, drags him down. Gabe Singer. This Singer kid, Brad, is he like this every week?
Yes.
8th grader. I mean, he's not afraid to latch on to somebody and drag him to the ground.
No, between him and Liam McCandless, those are
and
your...
I saw did you catch the penalty?
Yeah, definitely a hold.
Okay.
Yep, definitely a hold. That initial lineman there for Union, unfortunately, when you kind of see the hands kind of go up like, what are you doing? That kind of tells you there's going to be a hold. And that'll back them up 10 yards. But, yeah, the two individuals, obviously, Liam McCandless as well as Gabe Singer for sure making big tackles.
Okay, we got a timeout here taken by Union.
Okay.
So, as I said, 8-8. 7:49 remaining here in this second quarter of play. As I said, Brad, Friday night's big. Riverside, Ellwood. Riverside or Ellwood City, Brad, let's just say the way the things lay right now, they really need to help their cause and win out, and they can't look ahead to Union the following week or Beaver Falls the final game. 2 road games for the Wolverines to end the season. As I before I mentioned, we will have senior night Friday night. 6:15 we'll be on the air. We'll get through all that, and then a pregame show if we have time. And it's fine if we don't. We want to be sure to get we're going to be doing tennis, golf, football, cheer, band, and they're doing soccer. They're doing that Saturday. I think we're doing soccer Friday night too.
I bet they're going to do both.
I hope they do.
As they should.
I agree, and we will be getting that. I'm sure we'll be getting that document emailed to us here about Thursday night on that. So be sure to check that out, folks, and stick around for the game as well. 2nd and 33. Throws it down there. And almost intercepted by DeSanzo. He had a chance, and he had a second chance. And then he had a third chance, but his momentum was carrying him away from the ball and unable to do that. I don't know if DeSanzo plays baseball or not, but that looked like a center fielder out there just waiting for that ball to come down.
Oh, you brought up baseball in October. I love it. That's actually what I was watching before I came over.
I haven't really watched any baseball all year, but then I see that two former Pirates started. Was that today they started?
I see what you did there.
Tyone and Priester. So it's nice to dream. It's nice to dream, and then you see it come to fulfillment with two other teams. Third and 33 now. Ball on the 45-yard line. Back to pass. Throws it down there, and just a little too tall for intended receiver, number 2.
And I think that was, I believe, number 54, Taryn Anderson, as well as, once again, Gabe Singer. Somebody got in there and nailed the quarterback. That made that pass short change, and that's why we're sitting now 4th down and behind the 6. And I tell you what, Thad, this is a big win for Ellwood's defense.
Yes,
you said
it.
Union got the ball on the plus side of the 50, and they went backwards.
At the 34-yard line, and now we're sitting there at the 46, 45.
So we'll see if there's any trickery on this play.
Yep, on a 4th and 33.
Yep, Grayson Hartman back to return. This is a very interesting formation here for Union.
Yeah, it's kind of got a combination. Well, it's changing.
And they're counting down the play clock here. We'll see. They get it off.
With a high snap, but he gets the kick away. And it's going to take a Union bounce and down there.
This is why we love middle school football.
It's fun, but it's just like you just wonder if the coaches show the tape. It's like, take a look, folks. Well, anyway, the ball's going to rest at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Ellwood City, 8-8. Both teams scoring on their first possession, and then, quite frankly, they've been going backwards ever since. But this is where you earn your stripes, down here at the middle school level. Now you learn the fundamentals. DeSanzo hands off to Hartman, that delayed handoff, and zigs and zags his way around there. He's going to get about 7 yards on that play. No, about 5. We'll go with 6. Head coach Joe DeSanzo, assistant coach Frank Kalau, Adam Hall, Jay Harris, and Ben Moore. Ben doing the responsibilities of assistant coach and also our football booster president, doing a great job. On the 2nd and 4, ball on the 32-yard line. DeSanzo under center. Hands off to Hartman. Sheds off one tackler, but nice in pursuit there by the Union Scotties. Going to limit that gain to about a half a yard.
That was actually number 44, Jonah Moore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope. Yeah, you're okay. You got that fullback, halfback look, and it's either going to be one of the two.
Right. So going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. I mentioned assistant coach Frank Kalau.
Oh, boy.
Frank was – I am 52 years old, and Frank was my gym teacher.
He was my gym teacher, too.
So he's spent a lot of time in the Ellwood City area school district. 3rd and 3, ball on the 34-yard line. DeSanzo back to pass. He's wants to look downfield, can't find anybody, and wisely goes up that far sidelines.
Good block.
He saw where the sticks were and wanted to get that first down, and he got it.
Yeah, give credit to the one player over there blocking. I want to say it was maybe number 6, Leland Lohr, that gave him an extra little block, got him an extra couple yards, but good first down there for the Wolverines. The bigger question I was going to say is about Clow is, are the joggers 50-some years old?
Well, they never go out of style.
No, they do not.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 42-yard line. I still wouldn't tangle with him.
No.
I mean, he's got an upper body. He's going to win that battle. 8-8's the score. 1st and 10, ball on the 42. DeSanzo back to pass. A nice block by Moore in the backfield. DeSanzo throws it down there just out of reach. And he was running out of real estate, was getting close to out of bounds, and tried throwing that ball to Leland Lohr, and it falls incomplete.
And quarterback DeSanzo kind of getting a little talking to there. He's telling him, hey, throw the ball. He's open. And he also gives a little instruction there to Hartman, hey, you got to get a lane for him to throw to. So, unfortunately, head coach there.
But that was a nice block by Jonah Moore.
True,
because
on that back edge.
He had some backside pressure that DeSanzo did not know was coming. Really? So the fullback did his job.
Yeah, a really good run play. Just you got to find your man and go with it.
Yep, 2nd and 10, ball on a 42-yard line. DeSanzo under center. Sends Hartman in motion. DeSanzo going to try misdirection, coming the other way, closing quick. Ooh, big time hit there by number 2. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for DeSanzo that time. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. So 5:20 rolling clock here remaining in this second quarter of play. How long is the halftime here, Brad?
About 10 minutes.
Okay.
Short and sweet. To the point. So that'll set up a 3rd down and 9 here, folks. Rolling clock, 5 minutes left in this first half. Kind of 2-down territory here, potentially.
Yep. There's handoff and not much running room there for Hartman.
No. And that makes this one interesting. I'm going to assume that Ellwood's going to go for it.
Yep.
But
on this 4th and about 6.
You probably wanted about 2 or 3 more yards at least to kind of shorten up the sticks.
Well, the way the game's unfolding, you'd rather get
chunk plays.
Negative 2 yards, or you get 15 or 20.
Yeah.
So 4th and 6 now. Union defense wanting to make a stop. Wolverines wanting to keep the drive alive. DeSanzo, he's in a passing look. He's under pressure. He gets hit, and a nice play there coming off that edge looks like number 26. And DeSanzo really had no chance at all to look downfield to get it virtually unblocked. So ball over on downs. Once again, Union starting their second consecutive drive in Ellwood City territory.
And in reality,
they can capitalize this time.
Thad, all this entire sequence of back and forth, you know what it's a product of? Kind of like an onside kick.
Right,
An
exactly.
Onside kick has gotten us 8 minutes through a quarter, basically.
Right.
Again, 0-2 middle school football.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line. 2 wide outs to the left, 2 to the right, 1 sidecar to the quarterback. He awaits the snap. Good snap. Going to keep it up the middle, bounces around the left side. Going to get some positive yardage here. DeSanzo is in there to bring down number 18 after about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the pursuit of the Wolverines' offensive or defensive line kind of going upfield on the outside edges, and the quarterback there said, "Okay, if you're going to go on the outside edge, I'll go right up the middle." Good pickup of about 6 yards.
So 2nd down now for the Scotties.
And it'll be officially 5.
Or 5.
Yep, so split it in half here. But again, if you're a Union here, you got all 3 timeouts.
It should have 2.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right, 2. You got 2 timeouts here with just over 3.5 minutes.
So waits the snap. Going to keep her around the left side. Men at the line of scrimmage. Big time. Blue shirts there to meet him. And I don't think he got much of a gain
45.
on that one.
Yep, initial was 45 again. That's Gabe Singer, although he comes up kind of hobbling on that one leg just a little bit.
Yellow hitching his giddy up.
And Union does not waste any time. Quickly
No, they're not
line.
on this 3rd down. In 5, ball on the 41-yard line. Wants to go back to pass. Throws it down there. Got a man and a nice catch. Depending upon the spot, Number 33, DeSanzo was there with really fantastic coverage. 33 was just able to get that ball, and they're moving the sticks.
Okay.
2:34 remaining. Now, Union, as you said, Brad, got 2 timeouts. They haven't been real quick coming out of the huddle to this point in the evening, but to get to that point in this time of the game where they may want to speed things up a little bit.
Yep, and I'm going to assume every single huddle is going to be a lot shorter after this. You get one long huddle and you say, okay, here's the next 2 or 3 plays. Here's what our scheme is. Let's go. Make something happen here.
So clock down to about 2 minutes.
This is a big package here for Union.
Yeah, the bigs are in. And the hash mark on the right side, watch for him to run to the left on this play. And Wolverines are ready for it. Can he outrun him? He does, makes a man miss, gets past the line of scrimmage, and all the way down to about the 31-yard line, making something out of nothing. I thought he was dead in the rights to get any forward gain, but he did that time. Minute 36 remaining. Union, remember, has them 2 timeouts, Brad.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that if this is going to be a runner, completed pass, you're probably going to see at least one of the timeouts coming up after this play.
I would expect, as we're at a minute 15 on this 2nd down and 4. Gets the snap, handoff, tries misdirection, and he's going to get in the backfield, and a nice play by DeSanzo was there to finally bring him down, but credit Liam McCandless and Jonah Moore for kind of plugging up that hole and not letting the quarterback from Union get to that outside where he wanted to go. A loss of about 7 or 8 on the play. Union takes that second of their 3 timeouts, going to bring up a 3rd down and 13.
Thad, I know you and I haven't even talked about this. It's still a month away, but winter sports. Folks, if you're planning for winter sports, it starts early this year. 2 weeks early.
No kidding.
It starts in November, so it's a quick turnaround. No more December stuff. It's now November.
Mandatories are probably happening here in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. And their first scrimmages are the 3rd to last week of the November season. So, folks, once again, like normal, we'll cover as much as we can winter sports, but it's a month and a week away, which is crazy to think.
Well, I think what blows my mind is and you and I, we talk all summer, all spring, but we start talking about the football season, well, pretty much when it's over. But, we do all that talking in June, July, August. You hear about the 7-on-7s. You talk about camp. And, the season starts, and it is the fastest 10 weeks of the year.
Oh, yeah.
In a 10-week stretch. I cannot, you wake up and it's like we're at week 7.
Yeah. Yep.
And, it's just hard to believe how fast it does go. All that preparation and kaboom, it's rolling. 3rd and 13, ball on the 39-yard line, 54 seconds on the keeper, 18. Tries to reverse his field. Looking and going to be, spun down like a top.
That was McCandless again. So Liam McCandless gets the tackle, and if I'm Ellwood.
Yep, and they did.
Yes, they
you
did.
took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I looked down there. Coach Joe DeSanzo wants the timeout.
Again, don't want to necessarily compare middle school football to varsity football, but you get the ball back here. It's a one-hit play. We've seen it all season long.
Exactly.
You get one cut up the middle, and you get 2 or 3 blocks. A 5-6 yard gain could turn into a 70, 80-yard touchdown run.
We got spoiled with that. I haven't done middle school football for a couple of years, maybe filling in here and there, but when last year's seniors were in 8th grade.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You want to talk about a team that could score in 8
Lights
to 12
out.
seconds. With Elijah Palmer McCain and Declan Gray was in the Smileys. And in 8th grade, that was they were a dominant force. And you kind of had that feeling when they were 8th graders that, 3 or 4 years from now, we could be having a lot of fun on Friday nights. And we did.
Yep.
So 4th and 16, ball on the 42-yard line. Oh, gonna punt. Gonna do the punt. to be taken there by number 5 at the 22-yard line. Here could be your big play, Brad, up the right side. And, as Grayson Hartman, a nice return of about 18 yards, going to mark it at the 39-yard line. So game reset, Brad. 1st and 10, ball on the 39-yard line. The Wolverines with 2 timeouts remaining.
I'm going to assume play action here.
Well,
I see the wheel route or somebody get a play action, maybe one play attempt, throw it downfield deep, and just see if you can catch
I just wonder, your ball's on that right hash mark.
Well, it's
you
not
got
going to be
2
play
wide
action.
outs to short, so.
Yeah, it's pistol formation here, so definitely not play action.
Right. I just wonder if we're going to try to run that long field this way. He's going to try to throw it. Gets under pressure, duress, and he's going to be taken down at the 35-yard line. Nice play there by number 79, but there were 4 white shirts in that backfield. DeSanzo didn't have much of an opportunity, and you just have to wonder right now if Coach DeSanzo's thinking, we got 10 seconds. Why don't we just
I'm going to assume one more timeout.
He's going to call timeout. Yes, he just did.
So pretty much this is going to be a one play hitter here, basically. If I'm Union, I'm sending maybe just one person about 30 yards off the line. Just let them sit back there. Anything comes your way, you know what to do.
If I'm Union, I'm putting 4 back there. I don't understand why the picket fence. I bet Mohawks wishing they would have done that now a couple games ago.
Oh, man.
I'm just
sticking it to it.
Well, I mean, I don't coach. I'm not here to coach. I'm never going to coach.
Right.
But sometimes you just overthink yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like.
Been there, done that.
I've very few times in my life have been accused of overthinking.
That's for other reasons.
I thank you for.
I'm not gonna. I was trying to say it
for finishing out the joke.
I wasn't trying to say it, but
all right.
I guarantee my dad's at home laughing at that one.
2nd and 11, ball on the 30. Back at
10 minutes are up on the board.
At
so
6:50.
Yep.
3.
And we'll go from there.
All
You're
right.
watching Ellwood City Sports. Yep.
3.
And we'll go from there.
All
You're
right.
watching Ellwood City Sports here at halftime, tied at 8.
Welcome back, folks. 8-8 here as we start this third quarter, the final home game, correct, of the junior high team, or were they?
Laurel's back at home next week.
Laurel is home next week. So as we got Union will be kicking off here to start this third quarter of action. And once again, folks, if you just tuned in, we do not have names to go with the numbers on Union's roster.
So ball's going to be picked up there by number 5, Hartman. Ooh. And he slipped.
Yeah, he slipped and fell, and the ball went this way, that way. And
so not much of a return is what we're trying to say.
No. Needless to say, I know the fans didn't see it, but unfortunately Ellwood came out of the field house, the lockers, right into a kickoff, and you can tell they're not ready for it.
30 seconds. So here comes the coach.
Oh.
Here comes the coach. So first and 10 for the Wolverines, ball to 24-yard line. Remember, Brad, both teams scored on their first possession, and not much to write home for offense after that.
Kind of looking like maybe it was going to be a shootout. And
I had the same thought.
You got two teams here again, 0-5, 0-4. Let's say spread them out. Let's have some fun.
Man, I just saw nachos. I haven't had nachos for so long.
It has been a while.
If we get done here in time, I am getting some nachos on the way out of here. I can guarantee you. DeSanzo under center. Hands off this time. Number 13. It was number 13 on the run.
Yeah.
Now.
So they went and flip-flopped here.
Yep. Was that number 6?
Yeah, he was.
Lohr.
Yeah, Leland Lohr started off the year as the quarterback, and we knew that DeSanzo and him would be flip-flopping, and DeSanzo said, hey, let's flip it back, and good play there by DeSanzo running-wise, following the blocking scheme of, I believe that was Basil that he was following on the side here.
Yeah, so pick up of a solid 8 on that play.
Yeah, that's probably their biggest yardage since first quarter.
So now that's number 6, Lohr, in there. Fakes the handoff, gives it to Hartman. He's going to be spun down to the ground by number 2.
Yep. And if you are a Wolverine fan and the coach even, you're telling Hartman, hey, enough of this outside. Just go up through the middle and put your head down.
Yeah, take the hit.
Get the 5-6 yards and let's go forward.
Because I've seen more spin down tackles in a half of middle school game than I have in broadcasted 6 varsity games, because you're trying to not get hit.
Right.
So 3rd and 2 now, after no gain on the second down. There's a handoff to Sanzo. Up the middle he goes. That's being willing to take a hit. He knifes up through in between the tackles. Going to get enough for the first down out to about the 38-yard line.
Yep, and that was big. And you said it, Thad, on the dot. He put his helmet, not leaning his head down, but he put his shoulders down and said, I'm going north. I'm going to take you with me. And you may hit me at the line of scrimmage. I'll carry you 2-3 yards, and he got that first down.
And he did that time.
Yep.
So, and maybe that's some of the reason why we're seeing Lohr in there at quarterback, and let DeSanzo try to run up that middle a little bit more and go that route. So 1st and 10, ball on the 38-yard line. There's a handoff this time, and around to Hartman. Got a blocker, finds a seam, and closed quickly. Nice defensive play there by 78 to get in there and hit Hartman, and still a really nice first down gain of about 5.5, give him 6 yards. But the way that play developed, Brad, I thought we were going to see more yards.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, you can kind of see the animation here. The coaching staff is just saying, hey, Hartman, that time there, you had a blocker, and again, it was number 51, Basil. He's pulling from that left side of the offensive line. There's a lane there. You get that one block. Well, again, 6 yards, 5 yards is great, but that could have been 15, 20.
Yep. Lohr, quarterback, hands off counter, this time to Hartman, and he gets hit. Drags his way forward for maybe about 2 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd down, and I'm going to call it a long one.
Yep. On the flip side, for your old right now, everything's positive so far.
Yes,
everything's going forward, keeping the sticks real short, and you can't get any shorter than this. That 3rd and 1. I mean, I guess you could, 3rd and inches.
And really the only turnover we really saw in the game so far is the onside kick to start the game. So Lohr's going to be under center.
Yep, there's that I formation.
There's an end around to DeSanzo. Flag coming in. I'm afraid this is your negative play coming back. Oof. And stepped out of bounds, but not seen. He's going to get taken up to about the 46-yard line, but let's wait and see what the flag's all about.
And this is going to be a hold.
Yes, holding. Ellwood going to knock him back 10 yards. Junior high cheerleaders here sporting the pink pom-poms for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So a lot of things going on. I know over at the volleyball game tonight, they're taking donations for Club Hope and a whole list of things we had posted out there. So if you're listening to the game on your way to Club Hope, check out our social media accounts.
And that's not a one-night hit wonder. That is, you got it, they'll take it.
Yep,
so
exactly.
Tonight's that special night, but you bring it, they will definitely receive it.
Yep, 3rd and 11 now. Union Middle School is here, and Union Volleyball is over at the big gym. Escapes, does lure, and he's going to be, throws the ball out of bounds as he was going out of bounds. So saved himself some yardage there as Union was giving chase.
I wonder if they're going to say, yeah, okay, they did say incomplete.
Yes.
I think the two officials are maybe talking about whether or not he stepped out of bounds.
I did not.
Well, here's the next thing. Did the incompletion go past the line of scrimmage? I never thought about that.
I don't believe that it did.
So
what happens then?
Yeah, because then that could be intentional grounding. I have a feeling maybe they're going to let this one slide from the looks of it. Yeah. So it's going to be 4th down, folks, here in 11. Yep. So we're okay, but now it makes you wonder what is Ellwood going to do. And, again, you're going to see that Cordell Stewart little
we
pooch
could say
kick.
Ben Roethlisberger for the younger generation.
It works. Both will work. I preferred Cordell. I agree with you on that one.
And there's the kick, and a better one this time.
Nobody back for it either.
Nobody was back.
Oh, man, that's going to cost Union. Wow.
Yeah, talk about flipping field position as that punt gets down to the 23-yard line. So a 50-yard punt.
Yeah, and you don't want to say it's just a game of field possession, but that first half, after the first quarter, the whole second quarter was all back and forth. So we're kind of picking up where we left off in the first half. I tell you what, standing here at this window, it's cold.
Yeah, I'm about ready to go close that door.
It's
I know we
cold.
got a little breeze coming through.
And
here.
I see that the Little League Baseball is going on to our right. That's got to be cold.
Yeah.
Take one of those baseballs off the chin. Oof, that would sting.
Yes, it would.
All right, so game reset here, 3:43, a quick, fast-moving third quarter. First opportunity here for Union.
Yep, and they set up shop 1st and 10, ball on the 24-yard line. Number 2 is going to try that right side. Got a little bit of a lane and ran a long way to gain about 5 yards as Ellwood City blue shirts there to push him out of bounds.
The pile. It's just a big pile of
blue. A sea of humanity.
A sea of humanity over there. So much blue. Oh,
but
I don't blame you, Thad. For those wondering, Thad said enough of this. He's going up and he's going to close that door. That wind is a brisk 60. I didn't see you brought a jacket coming in, right?
I did,
okay.
Yeah.
I did too, because I know when I leave here, it's going to be cold.
But 2nd and 5.
Friday's weather, though, a lot different. They're calling for 76 degrees, so it's going to warm back up. So
yeah, you're going to lose that dampness in the air that we had from
when
yesterday
that sun drops.
This morning.
Yep.
So, yeah, that sun makes a lot of heat in a hot day. That's something my grandpap taught me.
Especially in the press box.
Oh, what? Taken down high, and he went down quickly. As number 54 was in there, Taryn Anderson with the hit.
Gained a couple. It's going to be short 3rd and 1.
If you're Union right now, you want to keep them sticks a-moving because we're all tied up here 8-8, and this game just has that feeling, Brad, a big play is going to decide it.
Yep.
So, but right now, I think the Union coaching staff would be happy with 1.5 yards. And they're going to try to get it, and depends the Powell.
Oh, boy.
Going to be the
I
spot.
don't think he got. Oh.
I think they're going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him.
As this side judge comes in. And, yes, that is going to be a Union first down.
Just enough. Had to get to the hash mark. He got to the hash mark in about 4 inches. So, actually, they put it right at the hit. So, it was close. But first down and 10 here for Union. That's a big first down. First possession here in the second half. You only got 2 minutes left in this third quarter. I love-hate relationship with 8 minutes. I love it, but I also hate it. When you're in a game where it's 50-0, that clock can be a little bit shorter. Right. On the flip side, game like this could get very interesting in this fourth quarter real fast.
Yes, it could, as we're all tied up 8-8. 2 wide outs right, 2 to the left. Going to keep her up the middle. Spin balls his way. A hard-earned 3 yards there for number 2. So going to bring up a second down and 8. So new personnel coming in now for Union. And 3 white shirts coming onto the field. It's a second down and 8. As you said, Brad, as the fall sports find their way running down, the golf team, they're wrapped up on this 2nd and 9. Going to try the left side this time, and nice tackle there. Big number 44, Moore in there for a huge loss. And it's a good thing Moore did that, because number 2, he's got some speed. He was trying to get that edge, and Moore shed his blocker, kind of spreading it out, and he had nowhere to go. And a loss of
like
about 6
yeah.
on the play.
That's big.
So now 3rd and 16.
If you're the Wolverines defense, you're looking to close out this third quarter with a chance to get the ball back maybe right around the 50-yard line.
Yes.
That could be crucial to seal the deal.
Don't forget, folks, if you're coming to the game Friday night, Ellwood City Boosters are selling a whole ton of apparel down there.
Yep, and a
terrible
towel.
There's the rally towel. It's all the cool kids are getting them. You're going to want to get one of them, as well as hats. And 3rd and 16 now. Going to try the short side. Throws it up. That was dangerous. That is a live ball. And as the quarterback tried to throw it back, 56, Altman was there initially to make the hit. He threw it back to the running back. And that pass is going to go for negative yards, of about 12 of them.
The clock is rolling, folks.
Yep.
The officials are like, roll it.
There we are at the end of the third quarter.
All right, folks, real quick, just before we take a timeout here, we're just going to announce Union Scotty's roster,
great.
just the names. They got Juna Craner, Richard Powell, Kayvon Thomas, Alex Costa, Marwin Townsell, Logan Hutchison, Elijah Wright, Dalton Lee, Antonio McCree, Jackson Reisker Savage, Jaden Major, Nicholas Lutz, Darius Carter, Franklin Ramirez, Caden Kerr, Giovanni Griffin, Anthony Federici. I had a spelling there. Federici, Grant Hamilton, and Vinny Seminara. So, again, folks, we do apologize. No numbers there, but that is the roster for Union. We'll take a timeout here. We'll set up for the fourth quarter. It's still tied 8-8 from Helling Stadium.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this fourth quarter. It's 4th and 27, ball on the 17-yard line. Back to receive is Hartman and someone else. There's the punt. and it's going to take a Union bounce all the way about down to the 49-yard line. So Wolverines setting up shop, 1st and 10 from the Union 49-yard line. Brad, I'm going to go turn the lights on.
Yeah, absolutely. So, folks, that'll set us up here with 7:51 remaining. Both teams with all 3 timeouts here, and so far you've had Union, who's had 1 first down, Ellwood getting 1 first down. So it's been the battle of first downs, just 1 apiece in the second half. It could be, and it's going to be a weird stat. Thad, we were just talking about it. Both teams with 1 first down. It could be the battle to who gets a first down and then some.
Right. Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Oh.
So Wolverines now. Oh, we had a penalty?
Must have. Nope. Or just a spot of the ball.
Getting the ball. I think they were getting the ball.
Flip-flopped.
Flip-flopped.
Yeah, both teams go and supplies their own football for offense, defense. So, offense and special teams.
So, and they can do that in the NFL now.
Yeah. And the kicking and the punting, we can scuff those like crazy. But have you noticed though? Hasn't everybody been kicking like 10 yards deeper now all of a sudden?
They have, but a lot more of them are getting blocked this year than
That's true too. You're kicking at a lower angle. Yep. Or somebody's just not coaching blocking schemes. I'm not accusing anybody.
I doubt that's it.
No, I'm going to assume that it's the kicking angle, and it's all about rhythm, repetition from the snapper to the kicker. All right, folks, 1st down and 10 here, right around the 50, in fact, the 48. So the plus side territory for Ellwood. That wishbone kind of formation here, kick out.
Throws it out there. DeSanzo
trying
to find a lane. He's going to cut it back the other way.
Gets
and there's the big play we were looking for. Flag comes in at the 25-yard line. DeSanzo's going to find his way into the end zone, but let's wait and see what the flag is. I'm afraid it's coming back.
I will say it does look like it's past the sticks. So if there is one thing that's positive, it is beyond the sticks.
And I'm not making excuses for the holds that happened downfield. We saw it in Friday night's game against Western Beaver. When you have that ball carrier that changes field, changes direction on a dime, that is really hard for a lineman to maintain that block without holding.
So that's what the officials are now going to discuss. Where was the exact yard line? Because it's a spot foul. So this could be a first down and then back them up 10. We'll see exactly where they spot it, though. I think they're marking it here officially the 40 is where it's going to be. So, in fact, it's not going to be a first down. It should be 2nd down, and it looks like a long, very, very long 2 yards.
Yes.
So, all for that. 8 yards. Let's go. In the right direction. Oh.
So going to be a 1st and actually should be 2nd down, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be 2nd.
Should be 2nd down. There's a pitch out to DeSanzo. He wants the halfback pass. Nice catch by number 5, Grayson Hartman. Got up there high over the receiver. A nice halfback pass there by DeSanzo, all the way down to the 18-yard line, pickup of 22. Wolverines offense showing some life here in the early moments of this 4th quarter of play.
I like Hartman's reaction. He turns to the official. I definitely caught that,
yes,
right? I caught that, right?
Yes, he did. I think he surprised himself. Pitch out there to DeSanzo, trying that left side. Gets some blockers gobbled up there. A hard-earned 2 yards over the left side. Number 78 there to bring him down. So going to bring up a 2nd down, and we're going to call it 7 as the ball is sitting there at the 15-yard line. Wolverines do not want to squash this opportunity here.
And if you think about it, then that's been, 3 straight. Well, that wasn't necessarily a big play, but indirectly, that was 2 big plays in a row, and all of a sudden, it seems like there's a little prep and step on the Ellwood offense.
A little momentum, if you will. Nice sunset out there behind the stadium. So Fake counter.
Oh, boy.
Number 5 around that right side. Stiff arms a man. Needs to keep going forward, and he's going to get inside the 5 was Grayson Hartman. And it's going to be enough for a Wolverine first down. Going to set up 1st and goal. Ball appears to be going to be spotted at the 4-yard line.
Man, he almost had me faked out. Luckily, we're zoomed out just enough. What a fake. I think that was, Jonah Moore? Just putting his hands up like, I got it, and then the ball was going the other direction.
I think it was, looked like they've been going to DeSanzo so much and kind of that misdirection. I'm going to call it a counter, if you will. So Wolverines 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Under center. Hands it off there to DeSanzo. Going to get down right side. And touchdown, Ellwood City, as Caleb DeSanzo makes the score 14-8 at the 6:34 mark. A nice drive by the Wolverines that started at the Union 47-yard line.
Yeah, give credit to the coaching staff and these players. Halftime adjustments, folks. Ellwood kind of struggled there in the third, gets 1 first down, but they say, you know what, enough's enough. Big plays goes to big numbers. Number 5, Grayson Hartman with that catch, and waltzing in the end zone is DeSanzo.
So 2-point conversion time here for the Wolverines, trying to make this a 8-point lead, sitting there at 6 right now, 14-8. As Lohr is under center. Fakes and tried to counter, and it just kind of got blew up. Hartman got that ball and immediately was, I think his feet got tangled with the hands of one of the down linemen. So at 6:34, it's 14-8 in favor of the Wolverines. Welcome back, folks. 14-8 in favor of the Wolverines. 6:34 remaining. Both team with all 3 timeouts. DeSanzo with the kick and jumped on there by one of the up men at the 45-yard line. So Union now trying to set up shop here. They scored on their first drive of the game.
To give you some preview, Thad, when we play Riverside, that ball is not going to end up at the 50 or 40. They got this Gage Safran. We saw him last night. That's what I was alluding to. He was playing in soccer for Riverside. He's got a boot. And I think he may honestly be leading the section in touchbacks. This ball goes deep.
It's amazing. When we've been doing this here for 9 years, 5 to 9 years ago, if you saw a touchback, it was a big deal.
Lucky, yeah.
And what we've seen him, the kid from Shenango, can put it in the end zone.
McConnell. Yep.
The only kid that could back in a day was Wilkins from Mohawk. We saw him do that in junior high games.
Oh yeah.
Now, back to pass.
Trickery maybe.
Nope. But nope. Can he get some blocks?
Oh boy.
And he's coming around that right side and gets another block. He's at the 40, the 35, 30. DeSanzo's there to try to run him down, and he does at the 16-yard line. But a huge catch by number 2. Brad, he caught that ball on the left hash mark, had about 3 blue shirts there, scribbled away from them, came back across the field, and some nice blocking downfield.
Well, I will say that reminds you of the varsity Wolverine wide receivers. That reminds you of Dom Hogue and Daylon when they cut back like that. But that stride, that was a long stride.
Yes,
this number 2, he's got some legs on him, and he can make things happen.
Yes, he can. So 1st and 10, ball on the 15-yard line, setting up in the red zone is Union. Talk about momentum. There's a handoff to number 2. Wants to go up the middle. This time he puts the head down and rolls straight forward. Going to pick up a hard-earned 2 yards. So going to bring up a second down, and I'm going to call it 8. As 5:22 on this rolling clock. As Union's wanting to get in there to get a play in. Second and 9, ball to 14, and there's the flag. And they are going to get him for the delay of game.
Yep.
Or no, to me it looked like delay of game.
Yeah, it was. Folks, if you're new to middle school football, they kind of let the play clock kind of roll. They kind of signal 10 seconds, but it's quick.
After the 5-yard penalty, throws it out there, and that was actually a wise play by number 16, because number 51 of the Wolverines, Gennaro Bazile, was given pressure.
Yeah, I got to give credit to that defensive line, but still coming off that corner edge there, just making things happen.
And now a 3rd and 14, Brad.
Yeah. You go from a big play to back-to-back plays that were right at the line of scrimmage, and we say every single time that when the football field shrinks and gets shrunken behind or in front of you, the plays become a little bit harder. As we hit that red zone right at the 18, 19-yard line.
You just don't think of that. Obviously, that not to go all John Madden on
oh
you,
boy.
but it's hard to have a big play when you only have 19 yards to go.
Right.
Back to pass, surveys, giving chase.
Oh boy.
Rolls around, gets a block. He points in, giving directions. Now he's going to go up the left side. Got a man to beat, fakes the pass, he dropped the ball, and who gets it? I do believe Ellwood City gets the ball. As the
man,
and he tried just one move too many. He was all the way back to the 45-yard line, making people. They overturned it.
Say it's Union's ball. Oh
they
no!
overturned it.
Oh no! Oh no! The crowd doesn't know and realize it yet. It is Union's ball. Oh man! Wait. Oh no! I think they just said a head-to-head collision
against Union.
I saw this, which is a head-to-head. That's that. It's not targeting, but it's a head-to-head collision. Okay, so it is Ellwood's ball.
15 yards.
Mark off 15. Woo.
Okay.
So officially a flag at the end of the play. Usually, folks, what that means is the play's dead. Somebody comes in jumps in the pile, or somebody comes in and hits you. It's after the whistle. You're going to get a dead ball foul.
Right. So only the second turnover of the game at the 4:34 mark.
He did point this way, though. That confused me.
No, it's not a turnover. You're right, Brad.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, no.
So it looked like on a foul. I thought blue shirts got it, and I really thought the one official. Either way, now it's third and a long way. It's more than 24 on the board. It's on the 33-yard line. They got to get to the 5 to get a first down. On this third down, throws it up there, lollipop, and ball falls incomplete. As he was just unable to set his feet to get anything underneath that ball.
This has been an interesting fourth quarter. Oh, man. This is, you know what this reminds me of? Not to bring up last Friday, but we had 4 or 5 third down and 20-plus yards plays. And Western Beaver, I think, completed like 2 or 3 of them, but both teams had third, fourth down, and miles. And that's the same thing here. It's not 4th and 24. It is 4th down, and I'm going to say if it's at the 5, it's at the 34. That's 20. Yeah.
29, so they're not too far
yeah.
off. So a timeout taken now by
Union Scotties. So again, folks, this upcoming week here, what's remaining on the docket right now that's going on over at the Big Gym is the non-section matchup against Union for volleyball. I know Dakota's working over there at the time, so he's going to give us some updates later on this evening. Thursday, a rare Thursday of no events going on.
Wow, that is rare.
So Ellwood will have obviously their team dinner there, and it's a big one because it's right before rival Riverside Cup on Friday. Again, festivities will start about 6:15, so if you're a senior parent, you're supposed to be at the field ready to go at the sideline here at the field house gates at 6 o'clock. In fact, it's a little bit earlier than that. So 6:15, we'll start naming off some seniors, and kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. You want to be here, folks, if you can, because when it's green versus blue,
yep,
you never know what could happen.
No, you don't. So a big fourth down here for Union.
4th and 28 officially.
So a flag before it started.
I'll give the assist to the announcer.
Yeah, he's animated. You were not lying when you said.
No, I like it. That's great. More enthusiasm, the better. And that's a easy 5 extra yards there. So now it's 4th and 33.
Oh, okay.
The playbook is spread everybody open, either throw it or tuck it and run.
So on a 4th and 33, back to pass. Wolverines give chase. Oh, fumbles the ball, and that time Ellwood City jumped on it. Nice play there by number 58 of the Wolverines, Liam McCandless. Right place, right time, as the quarterback for Union was trying to get that ball down the field and got hit. I'm not sure who made that initial hit, but Liam McCandless jumped right on that ball.
Yeah.
So now 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines. 4:20 remaining. Both teams have all 3. Union should have 2.
Yep. So 2 for Union, 3 for Ellwood here.
And right now the clock is the Wolverines' best friend, leading 14-8. Want to hold on to that ball. No turnovers here. Couple first downs. Get this clock down to where it needs to be. Lower now. Hands off to DeSanzo. Puts his way forward, but is met with some quick resistance there. But forward progress is going to get him about 2 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8.
So again, folks, for LSC Sports, let's see. Cross country officially finished their regular season 10-1. Their only blemish was the Mohawk. They won the section back-to-back again. Ellwood cross country the past 2 years, 20-2.
That's pretty awesome.
Boys golf, 15-1, a great season. We can't even emphasize how great 46 and 16 that senior team was. 30-1 in 2 seasons.
Wow.
Some big offensive numbers there.
2nd and 7, ball on the 47-yard line. Pitches out there to DeSanzo. He looks downfield, but he's going to keep it and run. Wise move there, and gets the 1st down. Thought he was going to maybe try to stay in bounce, but they're keeping the clock rolling here tonight.
That comes at the JV level and the varsity level. Yeah. If there's a coach, one extra little thing, just sit down inside, get the 1st down, and let the clock run.
Yep. So 1st down for the Wolverines. 3:22 remaining. Ball on the 42-yard line. Now, Leland Lord, the 8th grader. Hands off to Hartman this time. Drives the right side. Makes the first man miss. And a nice, dragging some would-be tacklers with him. And a nice 9-yard gain on 1st down, Brad.
Yeah, and that's the Hartman that we have become used to during the season. Hartman, the leading rusher here for Ellwood, and he's got one motor drive, and that is make one cut, and then I'm going forward. And that's what he did. He made a cut and followed his blockers. Gets a good, solid 8 yards.
So Wolverines right now in no hurry, as the clock is their best friend with 2:44 on this rolling clock right now. Lohr Hand off to Sanzo. Going to try the left side now once. Oh, he had some green turf in front of him when he tried to cut it back. But the Union tackler, number 13. But that is enough for it. Ellwood City first down. He needed 2, got about 4. Ball going to sit right there on the 30-yard line.
Now, officially, if you're Union here, I'm going to assume you're going to burn the 2 timeouts on these next 2 plays, depending on what yardage you get.
Yes, because you're right now just at a 2:05 mark. Union's played tough. They really have.
They have, yep.
For a school that wasn't even sure if they were going to be fielding a team, as you said, they played pretty tough. Quick handoff there. That time, that was the number 51. Bazile. Going to pick up about 3. So now 2nd down and 7. Minute 35. It don't appear that Union's used their timeout.
Yeah, with 2 timeouts here, now I guess with that short gain, you maybe hold it for 2nd and 3rd down. And if you're Ellwood, again, everything's 4-down territory and try to kill the clock as much as you can.
So there's a pitch out there to DeSanzo. So try that right side, and that time he does stay in bounds and does get enough for the first down. So move the sticks with 58 seconds. Wolverines leading 14-8.
That first down there may have just finished off the game here.
Kind of sealed the deal.
Yep.
As you're at 45 seconds.
Looks like it'll be victory formation maybe.
I do believe.
Should be one more snap, and that should be it. I got to run the ball.
Hand off. And going to get a couple yards. As DeSanzo. And folks, I think that's going to wind that clock out. The Wolverines, hard-fought game by both teams as the Wolverines find their 2nd win of the season. Going to be victorious here tonight, 14-8 over the Union Scotties. Don't forget, folks, over at the Big Gym, the Union Lady Scotties are taking on our Ellwood City Lady Wolverines in a volleyball game. And Union, we will be traveling the varsity team up to Union next Friday night. But before that, this Friday night, senior night, we'll be on the air at 6:15 as the introduction of the seniors for all the fall sports. And then, of course, Riverside, Ellwood City. Huge game. It always is. This year, although there's 3 weeks left in the season, playoff implications abound. Brad, anything else for tonight?
What you said was right, because it does feel weird that it's still got 2 weeks after that. But it all starts Friday night, folks, here on Ellwood City Sports. And that'll be our next broadcast. We will try to have a broadcast Saturday. I think my dad's going to be available for that one. A noon kickoff here for Helling Stadium. Shocker senior night versus Mohawk. Folks, that's a big one because Mohawk sitting there with just 1 victory, and that 1 victory in the season was against Ellwood. So that game is very big for both teams. And that's it, folks. There you go, Thad.
All right, so on behalf of cameraman tonight and producer Brad Windhorst and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we presented it to you. Good night, everybody.